Hey yo guys, freaking Nublet 92 Sa is up in here. I'm here to talk about Cyber Dragons. This deck got some recent support, and yeah, I really like it. I feel like it becomes a decent rogue deck now. No, not just decent, a really good rogue deck. That I feel like it will contend with the meta with this upcoming events. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you my fucking deck profile. And to start out, we got 3 Cyber Dragons. Obviously, it's a Cyber Dragon deck, so you're gonna have 3 Cyber Dragons. It's very, what can I say? It's great going second, sucks going first. But when you go second with this, holy shit, does the plays go off. So now, we're gonna add a little bit of something, the new support. 3 Cyber Dragon nashster, yeah. It's probably the correct way of pronouncing it. So nashster is really good. Came out 200 attack, 1 star, so you can machine dupe, and 1 for 1. And when you normal or special summon, you could special summon a 2100 attack monster from your graveyard, and you could discard them. You could discard 1 card from your hand, 1 monster. Sorry, you special summon him from your hand. So this makes this card really, really good. I was debating between running 1, 2, or 3. It's obvious as fuck. You run 3 of him. Yeah. What else I could say? This card's amazing. How I would run this? I'll run 3. Fucking. Not only you can special summon Cyber Dragons, you can special summon the Chimera Tech from Rampage Dragon. Infinity Nova, like the Link monster. Solid ass card. Probably the second best Cyber Dragon, next to the original. We got right here fucking Core, Cyber Dragon Core. So what this dude does is that you just search a spell or trap card when you normal summon him, and you can banish him. When he's in your graveyard, you can banish him if you have no monsters on the field and your opponent does, to special summon a Cyber Dragon, essentially making it another Cyber Dragon. Well, you can make it like 6, I guess. Yeah, but I don't really use his second effect. I just use his first. And his first effect's fucking really good because it really opens up your plays for so much more stuff. So right here we got 3 Hertz. This card's really good. Great recycle card. His first effect isn't really as used as often, but his second effect is just a recyclable. Any card sent from the graveyard that's Cyber Dragon, any monster, sorry, sent to the graveyard, you fucking get it back. So if you have so generally I like to have this dude in the graveyard, right? And then I have like Galaxy Soldier, and I ditch your Hertz and special this guy, and then effect add this back to my hand, so that way I have a follow-up play. It's really good. Well, I mean, I just showed what I was gonna have next. Fucking 3 Cyber Dragon. I'm not Cyber Dragon. Galaxy Soldier. Ditch a card, special summon him, then search itself. I'm thinking about cutting this to 2. Maybe. I need to playtest this some more, because this is a 41 card deck. I have a hard time taking out cards. But yeah, I will probably put this at 2. But even at 3, it's still a really good card. A free Infinity. And yeah, free rank 5. We got 1 Cyber Dragon Vare. Fucking. If you summon a Cyber Dragon monster, you can special summon him. He's basically a Link Father. He also protects Core from chain blocks. So yeah, very solid card. So the 3 monster hand traps, because I have plenty of hand traps, just 3 monsters, is Ash Blossom. I feel like at this point he's staple. Almost every deck should run this. And yeah, it's really good for a reason. You negate shit. Negate searches. You get special summoning from deck to graveyard. From deck, I mean. Like, what else is there? 2 Kaijus. Since the meta right now is pretty much like Salmon Great sitting on Sunlight Wolf or Sky Striker sitting on Kagari. Or not Kagari, the blue bitch. You just get your Kaiju, you just lay it over, and you don't have to worry about their shit. That's why Cyber Dragons is a pretty decent counter to those two decks. And you could get over there as a thought if you hard draw it. That's why I generally want to run 2. Because in their main phase, you could just Kaiju it. They can't chain into it because it's a summon. Freaking Thunder Dragons, Guard Dragons. You generally want to negate, do the Colossus. Get that out of the way. So that way, that way you can search. Because this deck is really search reliant. Well, I mean, not super, but it is a pretty big part. So for the spells, I run 3 Cyber Emergency. I feel like this is staple in every Cyber Dragon deck. You search out your any Cyber Dragon monster, and it would be negated. You could just discard a card to get it back. So it's really, really good. So wait, sorry, I was just fucking looking at the cards. We got a Machine Dupe. It's like the power play. 9 times out of 10 you win with this card. And Cyber Dragon Core or Hertz or the Nesquik guy. I recommend it to run this in not just any Cyber Dragon deck, but any machine deck that relies on this on 500 or lower attack. Run it. It fucking do you a lot of good. We got 2 right here, 2 repair plants. You search out your Galaxy Soldier and your Kaijus with this. You can also recycle some stuff to the deck, but I mostly use it for its first effect. So for the 1-ofs, you got Revisit, special summons a Cyber Dragon from your hand or graveyard, and can be destroyed by card effects. Cyber Dragon with the parentheses, so only the original copy. Cyber Load Fusion, fuses from the fucking field and banish. Since you do banish some your Cyber Dragons from now and again. Also, if they Winter Cherries, your Nova, you could get them back with Cyber Load Fusion. So you could just search it and get out your Rampage. And say thank you to your opponent for giving you free summoning shit. Overload Fusion, banish your Cyber Dragons, special summon your Rampage, because that's mainly what you're going to be summoning. We got right here Monster Reborn. Reborn your shit. Nah, since this one's German. We got freaking Foolish Burial. Activate, send whatever you need. You can send Hertz in the mid game. You can go early game, send Core, and then send Hertz and search out your Core, and then summon your Core. All that good shit. 1-for-1, it's a good starter card, great extender now. We got right here 3 Evenly Matches. This is a deck predicated on going second, so you do want to fucking evenly match their shit, and then you have full advantage. There's some people who still like to overextend, especially at game 1, where they don't really expect this. They expected this as a side. So yeah, evenly, and then 3 Impermanences. This is good against Salomon Greats, good against Sky Strikers. Don't let them use their Kagari. Negate their fucking Link Phantom Knight. Summon Sorceress. That one guy, Soryuja. So it's a solid, and it can be called by the grave since it's a trap card. So for my side deck, it's like a game 3 card right here, because generally I want to go first. And most of the time, most opponents want to go first. So this is a game 3 card, assuming that I win game 1. You special summon him, you pop back row, or you have a 2600 beat stick ready to slap him on the face. This is the few times I do go first. I find Inspector Border to be really useful. You summon him, and then it's like, opponents have a hard time getting over this. I have a hard time getting over this. The only downside is you can't really play this card in the mirror match because they could just contact views and you're kind of like fucked. We have here 3 effect veilers. I actually do not like this since I have impermanence. I'm probably going to swap them out for ghost ogres. 3 twin twisters because fuck back row. Back row's gay. 3 red reboots. Helps you for OTKs and all that good shit. So for the extra deck, I do have quite a few good shit. I got 2 Mega Fleets. A lot of decks use link summoning, so you get this guy out, you get a Cyber Dragon, you get Core, you link summon, use Fusion, and then you make Mega Fleet. Really good card. Really good card. Gets rid of a lot of problematic shit, and I'm happy this card exists. We got 1 Mega Fleet to add into the Fusion, your opponent's shit. Notice how the Kaiju is 3300 attack. Well, you could use that as fusion material, so you don't have to worry about it. Yes, we got 2 Rampage Dragons. This guy is fucking OTK potential. Discard 2 cards from your deck. Or not discard. Send 2 cards from the deck to the graveyard. Could attack 2 more times. Any fusion material, you pop back row. Really solid card. We got right here Nova. Nova special summons. And then you could banish it to double his attack. And then Infinity is kind of like the defensive card. I really like that card a lot. 1 Pallades, you know, for diversity. It's a really good bounce card. So for the links, 1 Link Karibo. This guy to negate like monster effects. Really good card. Probably like 90% of the time I go for this guy. Seger. Yeah. Seger. We got fucking Summon Sorceress. For a great extender. I don't feel like she's that broken. And people's like, oh, no, Needle Fiber's coming out. Nah, bro. But like, it's a good extender. Like, I feel like starters are better than extenders. Or else you wouldn't run more copies of them. So this card's really good. Not that good, but great. And Borreload, I'm going to run the Nightmare Griffin. That'll probably be the better option. So because I have a combo with him, Griffin, and Infinity. So that's a pretty sweet ass combo. So yeah. That's pretty much it. This is my deck profile. I really enjoy it. I feel like it will be at least a decent rogue deck. I can see it take a few tops here and there, and yeah, I really recommend it. Alright guys, take care. I'll probably do more deck profiles, a lot more deck profiles now, because why not? I was really busy with work and school, so I've been streaming a couple games, Final Fantasy 12, and yeah, I enjoy doing that. I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh still. Just didn't get the time for me to do it, now I do. So yeah, I'll be making more shit. Take care, guys.